Right. Okay. As it were. Right. Leave me some of that. Some of this and that. Right, do that. Ooh, looks a bit weak. Tastes rather weak as well. Weird. Well, hello. I've just made myself a really weak coffee, and I don't know why. I've used the generally accepted right amount, but apparently not. Apparently not today. So there we go. Let's get started, I guess. What? 5837148 Yeah, crikey. Yeah, I haven't had cause to spend it. Nespresso? No, absolutely not. Cafetiere ground coffee. Because I don't have money for an espresso machine. Reggae, I'm a huge fan. Crikey. That's very kind of you. I appreciate that. How are you? I'm tired. Very tired. I'm beginning to question the level of genius behind my wish to get up when I wake up, because I woke up at about 5:30 this morning, and so I got up. But obviously since then I've had extended naps and have been very tired. So it makes me think, I don't really know what to think about that. It's 9:13 here in Poland. Well, give or take the minute that we seem to have apart from one another, it's the same time here. Hello to you. Connected in that sense, I guess. So what's your thoughts on the whole Iran thing? Now, it may sound terrible for me to say, but I find domestic stuff in the UK, stuff where you live, a lot more interesting than world affairs. And if it's World War III, oh whoops, that's not very good. But other than that, I just don't find it interesting. And you could probably argue, oh, I should find it interesting because it's like war and all of that. But I don't find it interesting. The world affairs, I just don't have an interest in it, I'm afraid. So I don't have much to say. I do listen to the news, so I do know that an Iranian military leader got bombed and killed, and that's made Iran more than a little bit miffed. And Trump, of course, is not conciliatory in any way, so that might cause some issues. But I'm afraid I can't really say much more than that. I've not formed an opinion. I have opinions on plenty other different things, though. Do people tell you this isn't new? I think it's new, but seeming as you're the one person who's made any comment on that, and you're saying it's not new, I'll change the stream title. What political party are you? Non-affiliated, non-attached. I will be honest and tell you that much. In the 3 elections I've had the ability to vote in so far, I have voted differently each time. So, not affiliated with a party. It's as and when, who has the best to offer, and who says the best. I'm a floaty votey, which is a lovely, nice way of saying it. Right, okay, so let's have a look and investigate what this is all about then. This is clearly interesting people less than the other level. Actually, might not be true. Might just be because it's earlier, and we might have a nicer chat this time round. Hey! So, here we go. Vanguard, easy. Condition, max number of deployable cats, 1. Well, the spoil was correct. Okay. That's an interesting one then. So, I imagine I can use combos. So, immediately, what I'm thinking is, I'm assuming it's one at a time, right? So I'm gonna go for the old punch, punch, punch. Thank you, thank you. And don't know why my computer's huffing and puffing, but there we go. And swimmer combo. Wham, bam, 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 bam. And can is going to be my bet. And that's what I'm going to give it a go with. Let's find out if this was a good idea. Well, it's 1 unit at a time, right? Good. That's interesting. I like that. A 1 unit deploy limit. It does visually look quite interesting. Fishman is hopefully going to be fast at this first easy bit. Please be. Oh, crikey. Oh, no. I think we have issues here. Is he ever going to get close enough? Please get close enough. Please get close enough. Go do it. Yes. We're all right. We're okay. Good. Let's gradually add then. Someone said Abraham. That's a good idea. Let's put that in. What are other fast things? I don't know. Well, Manic Lion's probably a good idea. As is probably like Manic Island as a sort of 1 unit thing. That's what I'm going to go with at the moment. That's what I reckon. Okay, let's go to Elite. Easy. Very exciting. Okay, let's give it a go. We'll do you. I think you should be relatively fast enough and good enough. Well, absolutely. It does seem like that's definitely the case. Well, fantastic. That's good. Maglev, another good idea, that one, because then if it dies, we can put something else out. Let's fill Maglev in to the final slot. Okay. And back we go. Super fast. Reggae, I beat Manic Mohawk. Congratulations. I'm happy for you there. Commander. Easy. Loving all this easy. Also, an interesting level concept. It's relatively good fun. Okay, LeBron, I reckon we can take that out in 1, right? Yeah, it almost had the last word there, but, you know, that shockwave ain't going to help you, enemies. It's actually going to really disadvantage you, because you're going to get 1 shot every single time. Now, the problem might be that we have to wait for it to actually take a second shot, but no, it's done it, so we're fine. We're going to have another sip more coffee. Lovely. Okay. Oh, we've done it. That looks like we've done it. Oh, good, we have done it. Well, that was easy. Okay. Let's change it then. Change the title of the stream. Typing with Raggett at sunset. Yes? Yes. Right? Can you do a stream on how to do every Manic stage? Crikey. Probably not. I've got to admit that I really struggle with the Manics. That's why there ain't going to be any beginner guide on the Manics. Do you have Ganglion? I do. You good today? Been tired. Been very tired today. Also found out something quite bad today that I'm anxious about. But we'll just have to see. It's technically a bit of a kick in the teeth, but there we go. Not YouTube related. So, are there any other questions? No. I can tell you indeed, but I'm afraid I don't want to tell you because it concerns stuff that if I explained what was wrong, it would reveal something about my personal situation. So I won't talk about it. Would recommend puer tea if you want to try something really interesting. Puer, the Latin for boy, where you get the word puerile from. Puerile. Boy-like. Or, you know, infantile, silly. It's from the Latin for boy. Fantastic. Right. Okay, so I'm going to switch in a crit hitter. I can do that. Wherever it is. I'll find it. It's somewhere. Okay, what am I missing? It's here. Okay, it's fine. We're all okay. There. There we go. Okay, it's fine. Oh, dear, we've gone down. We've gone down a fair bit. I'm sorry I'm so boring. Same level names again then, but in a different thing. Fine. Fine, we'll give it a go. Okay. Ah, okay, I see. I see. We could really go Manic Island. That might be quite exciting, but there we go. Have you ever played FNAF? I have not, no. I watched all the game theories about it, actually, because I found the idea of the timeline really interesting. But even by watching to the end of all of them, I still don't understand what was going on, and probably that's understandable because I never played one of the games. But, you know, I wished I could understand the timeline. It seemed like it would be interesting. Anyway, Cat Typhoon is successful. Hooray! Brilliant. Well, I think it's done what it needed to there. You're heckin' right. 6,000 we need to get to now. Okay. Alrighty. Ooh. L-Face. I know what might be good for that. Ye oldie swimmer. Oh, we're finally on a normal difficulty. Not according to swimmer, we're not. Oh, ye. Go swimmer. And let your time between attacks not limit you from success. How much damage did you do on the base? Oh, all in one. Fantastic. Lovely. Well, that was quite quick, wasn't it? That was actually easier than the one before it. Oh, these ones are normal. Anyway. This one's hard difficulty. Crikey. This ye oldie commander one. Well, let's see, shall we? What we got here? Nothing so far. Let's maglev it then. Because, you know, if that gets killed, we can then put something else out. It's got one attack off and actually almost completely kasplatted the base in one. And this is very low maintenance, these strats as well. Oh, Shy Boy. Shy Boy defeated. Come on. No, come on, maglev, you see. All you need is just... all you need... I mean, I could have grown my workout, whatever. It didn't really matter, does it? All you need is to just move forward of your own volition. And there we go. Fantastic. Good boy. Reggae, I just want to say... I love all your videos. That's really kind. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Very much so. Right. And that's that done as well. We are romping through this. We like success. Don't we? Right. Okay. So there's Duel Under the Stars now. Typing with Reggae. Let's change the title again. Very exciting indeed. Oh! We've hit triple figures. Is that not quite exciting? Is it possible to do the Crazed Cat with no normal true forms? For some people. Absolute madmen they are. I don't know how they do it, I must admit. I needed a razor to do it, but if you haven't got a razor yet, you know, it's worth trying. Still with the beginner guide video. The rest of the strat's alright. Actually, the whole video is completely screwed, but hopefully it'll still work. In principle, anyway, I would think that it is impossible without it, but it's not logically impossible without it. Right. Okay. Duel Under the Stars. Da, da, da. Vanguard hard. Let's see how hard the Vanguard is. And also, is this it? Is there going to be more after this one? I mean, I'm saying that as if we're going to get through this nice and easy, and that might not be true. Ah, well, maglev will be fantastic for you. Skablam! You lose. Ha, ha, ha. Otter, I think you lose as well. You do! Ha! Because you're bad! Master A, do you lose? You lose. You definitely lose, my silly boy. Go on then, Maglev. All you need now is one more hit on the base. You've got halfway there in terms of hits needed, and he's got the full way there. Fantastic. Good young boy, that Maglev. He's done it with a 9,000 score. Over 9,000, in fact. Elite. Hard. Now. Probably the same restriction. Regit, do you have any tips for beginners? I absolutely do. Wheel yourself on over to the Battle Cats Beginner's Guide, a series on this channel of tutorials made for beginners. And that'll take you from the very start of the game, where it was admittedly a Let's Play, but once you get to sort of Series 2 of it, it becomes more tutorial-y, all the way at the moment to the end of Into the Future Chapter 2. So that would be my advice. I've made something specifically for it. There you go. Hopefully you can find much enjoyment from that and much success. And there we go. There's another premium over 9,000 score. I'm liking this. This is much more enjoyable than the other thing we were doing. Am I right? There's a 4th Duel event tomorrow. Ah, you see, that would make sense. We like that. Duel on the Dunes, it'll be cool. Well, okay. Thank you for that. Commander is now up into veteran difficulty. How massively exciting. I reckon it will still fall foul of my success. Because it's... Oh! Oh! Dagshun fights back! Did you see that? Did you see the non-one hit? Maglev, you are slacking. Will the rain D fall? No. No, it stays. It exists nonetheless. Death! Je suis cannot believe. But Maglev in its double cash and all of that has got us plenty of monies, enough for an A Bahamut. So you sort it out, A Bahamut. Because, I'm sorry, but Ursa Major can't survive that. And neither can the base. There we go. Nearly 9,000. That's plenty enough, isn't it? And we've succeeded in all 3 of those within 17.5 minutes. And there you go. That's what happens when we just go at it and just do it. Like Shia LaBeouf, we've just done it. And that is it, unfortunately. There is sort of, at that point, very little else that you can actually do. Do you have any tips for iMovie editing? I only do it on mobile, so I suck at editing. Well, firstly, if you have access to a Macarino, get it on the old pooter. And then, if you can get it on the pooter, my main suggestion would actually be look up iMovie keyboard shortcuts. Apple's got a list of them, and they're really useful. Genuinely very useful things. Revolutionaire. Can make you a lot more quickly. And then just experiment until you find what you like. Those are damn expensive. Oh, well, if you haven't got one, don't buy a Mac just for iMovie. You'll just have to get something else that I'm not familiar with. I got a Mac Mini because I find that Macs with screens are incredibly overpriced. They make you pay a lot for their screens. Macs without screens, Mac Mini, the beautiful square of Mac, was decent value. So that would be my answer. And you're off now, so have a nice day. So people, quite sensibly, probably... Oh, no, there's some difference of opinion, actually. Would mostly like to see a bit of the old Court's Torment. Yes, that's what they'd like to see. Maybe even some Uncanny Legends. Cats in the Snow, correct answer. That's what we really like to see, but there we go. There's no worries about spoiling it, because it's already been spoiled, and I'm going to be working on a strat that Huskers has sent to me directly. And then it's sort of coherent and one thing, instead of conflicting stuff, so we can just work on that as and when and as and with. So we can give Courts of Torment a go. And I mean, that would probably be sensible. It would be a sensible thing to give a go. We've quite catastrophically gone down in viewership. It's quite sad. It's quite sad. It's a little bit sad. Little bit sad. Yeah, it's a little bit sad. Tell you what we'll do. We will retitle the stream because you love typing with Reddit. I know you do. Now you know how quickly I type, which must excite and interest you. Right. So that's what we'll do now, and I will feed off of that strategy to give this a go. I think that was what we had in place, wasn't it? Typing with Reddit is my favourite typing game, absolutely. I mean, it's mine too. Actually, it's not. It's only my second favourite. But it's still pretty good. Let's open up the old Discord, me old chum, and have a look at Elstrapped. So here it is. Very exciting, of course. So what this one uses is some interesting tactics involving tactics and more tactics. So what you have, I think... No, I can't work it out. What are those two combos at the top? I know one of them is 3 kings. So I guess let's get them. No, that's effect, isn't it? I think. Oh, hang on. No, Lion King's part of it. But it's not all Seasons of Love. That's it. That's the one, isn't it? Is that the one? No. No, it's not. It's definitely got 3 kings in it. I mean, what can you do when you don't know what you're doing? Maybe it is defense. I don't know. Maybe I knew nothing this whole time. Oh, look. I did know nothing this whole time. Fancy that. And then I guess... Oh, no. No. No, that's right now. That's right. We got it. Just wanted to say thanks to your beginner's guide. My little brother got the crazed cat today. Hooray! Oh, that's excellent. And congratulations to him. Fantastic. Oh, Huskers Ella typing. Let's find out what's going on. Yes, right. Okay. We should have the combos all put together correctly. I don't know what's happened with this coffee, I must admit. It's very weak. It tastes alright though. And it's warm. So there's that. Right. Okay. So complicated. Oscar's messages in chat are not appearing. Well, that's no good. Well, let's give it a go, because I don't really want to be spending much, if any, energy on this stage. But you know, I said I'd I'd give it a go. And I will. Okay. So the first thing we do, Maglev. Maglev, Manic Island, Maglev. Row Island. Okay. And apparently the Breaker Blast Cannon is useful to use. Okay, so we'll do that then, I guess. Assuming as it's 200 energy out of my life. We'll use 2 items as well. Hey Regget, I stopped watching you for about 2 years, but I used to really love your videos and now I pick them up again. Keep up the good work. Oh, that's very kind, thank you. I've recently done much the same thing with Tom Scott, who's lovely, really. We like Tom. Intelligent chappy, lovely chappy as well. Makes these nice intelligent videos that tell you about things. Very good, really. So I got back into them. I don't have a Pastelan. No, I don't have that. What I do have is just about enough gusto to give this a go once and never again. And then we'll just see what happens afterwards, probably. Maybe. Right. Yes. Okay, good. Stall the boss. We like that. And then we're putting a Manic Island out to chip away at this young boy here. Oh, that's a bit rude. Oh, that's double rude. That is triple rude. We're at high stakes rude currently. This is 1 Dark Doge from heck. Right. Let's Let's immediately break the rules and bring out a dragon. Which can't even kill a snatch. What's that all about? That's silly, isn't it? That's fairly silly. Anyway, good shot, Maglev. Thank you. We appreciate that. Very much so. Right, let's pause. So... Right. Okay. Right. This is going well. Just spamming everything now, apparently. Wow. Okay. Let's do that, but I guess in a sort of equivalent, sensible way. And just keep El Chappy there. And wait for the old magleving for environments in which there are gories on low health. I assume to get double monies off of it. Ah, weakening. Let's... No! No. Hit! Knock back. Yes! 2 hits! I can work with that. That was alright. We did alright there. That was good. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Time to be ever jolly, because gory est here. Let's be careful. And then send in a boy. No success there. Or it might have actually got a doge, so maybe mild success. I'm not sure. Anyway. We'll go with that for now. That's alright. We'll get another row when we can, I think. Another island. Struggling a little bit, actually. No, gory's gone. We're okay. For a little bit, anyway. Except these Dark Doges. These Dark Doges, they're a bit rude. They are infinitely rude. Just very rude indeed. We don't like the levels of rudeness that we experience on their behalf. Right, okay. Got that there. But like Jizo would be so good here? Well, theoretically, but actually the thing is that these boys are so strong that it goes past the usefulness of Jizo, because Jizo actually gets caught out and also is a drain on monies where you never have them in any useful amount. So I think that was the reason I was advised against it. Let's knock all of them back. Okay, none of those ones. We'll get one of these ones. And hopefully, if we can get some weakening going, that would be marvellous. Because then we could make full use of an Abrahamic. Can we have some weaken? Can we have some weaken, ladies and gentlemen? No, but we'll try and go in with an attack anyway. We'll get our 2 shots, nevertheless. And there's the weaken, just after we needed it. Oh well, okay. We'll have you. Make sure we don't run too low on the old monies, but we actually do need all of the things now, because there's loads of stuff, to be fair. But they're thinning out-ish? No, okay, there's a gory as well. Let's break a blast you all back. Send in a McMaglev. Good. Oh, 2 shots Maglev. We like that. We like it. We like it very much. Yes. Yes, happy days. Right. Keep on with that one then. No, I'd rather you didn't do that. Good, better, much better. We prefer that. Another Dark Doge. I think this stuff's going to be fairly consistent now, but we're doing all right for monies, so we can afford to put out an island as well this time round. So that's good. Fantastic. We'll just go with these ones. Keep the island away until we need it or we max out our monies, which we're actually relatively close to doing. That's quite an interesting one. Got a bit of a clump. We like a clump. Dealt with that. Ginger Snatch in an efficient way, finally. Okay, right, we're getting into the big leagues stuff now. Let's send in a Maglev. That chipped away at the Ginger Snatch, but still can't kill it, because flopping. Right. They're all fine and alright at the moment. Abraham's almost off its recharge time again, but we won't put out in this mess stuff. We will wait for another Magleving opportunity. Oh, an interesting one hit on Big Old Face and one on one of the peons, so that was good. That was alrightly timed. We did get our shot in. It will only be 1, but we got a shot in, so that's good. Okay. Keep going, keep resetting. I think I'm sort of fine-ish. Okay. Oh, 137 people here. Ah, they come to see me suffer now. Okay. Row. Keep going, row. I'm going to afford a dragon, probably. Dragon. Right. Manic Island as well is probably alright. That's alright. Row. Another island, I reckon. Just because the clump seems to be quite vulnerable at the moment. But other than that, now coming out. Oh, no, just as I say that. A Dark Doge. Okay. We'll bring along an island, because no man is an island. It is a phrase, but an irrelevant one. We got boy weakened at the moment. Oh, got a knockback. Might have been a sniper the cat knockback though, but a knockback nonetheless. We like that. Another row. And we'll just keep saving up the... Oh! Huskers, ladies and gentlemen. Huskers. Very good. My strat rakes in the views, Huskers says. You're dang right, Huskers. Look at that. I attribute that fully to Huskers. Very good. Very good. That was nice and simple. Thank you, Huskers. See, that's why we don't use the Gizo. Cost effective, right? That worked really well. Thank you. Thank you, Huskers. Lovely. Lovely. There we go. Let's revel in that. Aha. Oh, we got the cat as well. Excellent. Well, that's rather good. Hooray! We did what we needed. And the stream, oh my goodness me, it's so far behind. But we got it, so that's good. Because I completely forgot about the whole unit thing. Like, what even is that all about? Like, who knows? I don't. So let's just save at this moment. Because I'm tired. I'm going to have more of my coffee. I'm a very weak coffee. It's so weak. But so warming. Oh. Here's a film I like, right? The Hateful Eight. Lovely film. and the depiction of how warming and welcome coffee is in that film. Kind of how I'm feeling with my coffee now. The problem is, I have sort of screwed up my immunity to caffeine, well, by getting one, and so it didn't make me feel any less tired than I was. So I'm in some weird state between happiness and sleep, which is a bit weird, but you know what? We'll just enjoy that. What's the case with the videos? Are you putting any out, or is it just streams till YouTube fixes their mistakes? So, it is anything that COPPA doesn't have a negative effect on. So streams, COPPA doesn't have a negative effect on because they're streams and not videos, and they're not monetized. I don't monetize them, no ads play on them. The only money they make is when people donate. So COPPA doesn't affect that. If I had to, which I don't actually at the moment, say that the stream was not made for kids, I could. That's fine. And things like Doki Doki, or anything else that I never intended really for a kid audience to see. So especially Doki Doki in that sense. Because obviously it's a vastly inappropriate for kids game. So those sorts of things, those are the exceptions. Where COPPA wouldn't have had a negative impact, there's no point boycotting it in that sense. Because that's just not pragmatic. Where was that question? Where was that question? Where was it? Where's it gone? No. Where's it gone? I can't find it. Well, it said something about what the schedule is anyway. Ah! Huskers, as well as creating a strat that works, has donated. Look at that. Example donation. A very lovely example donation, if I may say so myself, Huskers. Thank you very much for your example donation there. Exemplary donation, if I may say so. So, anyway, the question was about scheduling for Doki Doki. I mean, it's all been recorded like years ago now, actually. So, what I will actually be able to do is probably make it weekly while at university, hopefully. And so then that will be a bit more regular, you know, move forward through the narrative, as it were. So we've done all right there. Okay. Right. Good. We beat it. Yay! Woo! Can we get some cats in the snow? Tell you what, that is a fantastic idea. If I may say so myself, that is one of the best ideas that I have heard. I'm nearly 13 and I was scared of Doki Doki. Well, yeah, you know. Yeah. Yeah. It's probably not actually appropriate for you. That would be why. Anyway. I'm not disputing that anyone could play the game. Just, you know, what impact it has on, well, on everyone, really. And, you know, to be fair, when I was about 10 or 11, I was watching things inappropriate for my age. And I mean, let that be a warning to you. Look how I turned out. So, there you go, you see. You want to be careful. Would you ever keep a legendary in the future? No. I guess I've spoiled the surprise of what I'd do in the future now, but no, because I disagree with their existence. So I shall use them for the lovely 150 NP that they so wonderfully provide. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for some cats in the snow. Yeah, we love it. You know we love it. We love cats in the snow. Reggit, can I ask a question? Ask your question. Just always ask it straight away. Because I will answer it if I can reasonably answer it. And if I don't see it, occasionally repeat the question if you still want me to answer it. And I'll be able to answer it. I'm not here on ceremony to approve the answering of questions. Just ask the question. Thank you so much for all you do. Because whenever I see a notification for a video, I get so joyful and so appreciative of what you do. Ah, so kind. Thank you. I'm not deserving of these kind words. Very, very nice of you. Thank you. I'm really tired. I'm not doing well. I'm not doing well. Just really not doing well. But there we go. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Rightio. Okay. Cats in the snow, though. We love cats in the snow. Cats in the snow is just, well, it's glorious, really. We like it. We like cats in the snow. Yeah. When are you doing a face review? I can do a face review now. It's awful. Moving on. If you meant reveal, a very long time ago, people said to me, they said, Raggit, I want to see your face. And I said, no, you don't. You really don't. And I still warn you to this day that you don't. Anyway. I said, all right, if I reach 100,000 subscribers, I'll do it. And so I guess I have to keep to that. Technically, I don't want to do a face reveal, but I promised back then, and that's been the generally accepted point of promise, and I might never get there, so I might be let off the hook. I guess that, for me, would provide one advantage to not getting to 100,000 subscribers. Actually, part of what I said was, and stay there, because I envisaged people being so desperate, wrongly, of course, to see my face. They would soon realise that. That they would, I don't know, I've really messed that up. That they just, I don't know, I don't know what they do, but just to get me to 100,000, and then suddenly everyone would unsubscribe again. So I thought that they'd buy off all their friends to subscribe or something. I don't know what I thought. Anyway. So I technically get to and stay at 100,000 subscribers. But yeah. That's what I said. If you get a legend rare, would you keep it or trade it for NP? Never XP, but NP, absolutely, yes. Because I don't agree with the concept of legend rares. I set out how I thought about them in the old, it's not really old at all, is it? The if I were hired at Ponos, what's it? So that was the, yeah. The yeah. Can you tell I'm really struggling? Can you draw a face of yourself? It's funny you say that. I do actually have a drawing of my own face that I did once. That I find quite amusing. But I got no idea where it is. So, might not be able to. Anyway. Reggit really seems to like boycotting things, doesn't he? Well, yeah, it's an effective method of protest. Better than sort of disrupting people's daily lives type Extinction Rebellion terrorism protesting. Boycott is a completely non-physically harmful way of protesting, and when done en masse can be hugely impactful and change a lot. I'm not telling other people to get rid of their legend rares. Just, I will myself, because I don't think they should exist. Doesn't mean I think everyone would be wrong to think that they should. Is the stream ending? No. I was just getting myself some energy from the old ads for energy, which means that I am now going to be able to do Cats in the Snow twice more if we wait about 5 minutes. No, my maths is awful. If we wait about 8 minutes. I worked it out. I did it. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Oh, I'm really struggling. I'm really struggling. Really struggling. I can't do it for much longer. I just... Anyway. Yeah. Go bed. No, absolutely. It's not that late in the evening. I just... I'm just not doing too well. Just not... I'm just not doing too well. It's a good stream when I join, and the first thing I see is Raggett not only beating a merciless stage, but also getting the cat unit from it. Yeah, that was fortuitous, that was. But you can thank Huskers mostly for the success. All down to his expert guidance and strategy, which just revolutionised the stage and made it simples. Lovely. We like that. Where'd you get Maglev from? Is it Gacha? No, Maglev's actually no Gacha. You get Maglev from the stage River Styx, which is Hanya, which is actually the stage you're just doing, but without the black mask on, is Hanya, like a sort of massive, scary shy boy. And you get Maglev from that. And then there's a return where you get Bullet Train, its true form. And then this looks similar, but is completely unrelated. So that's the way that works. I feel like what is here is clear enough, right? For me to be able to go and get a warm up of my coffee. Yes. And we'll have some energy soon. So I'll be back for that. Oh, you're planning your surprise a bit too late, I'm afraid. Oh, right. Let's have a drink, shall we? Oh, crikey. I mean, it's hot, but I don't think it's going to make me feel any more awake. When am I looking at chat? Well, I'm looking at chat when, I'm not looking at some battle that's going on, mostly. I mean, otherwise my eyes are trained on the old chat, reading what people have to say and working out what I can repeat and answer and what isn't really a question. Favourite cat unit? Springtime Kenshin. Favourite stage? I mean, in this state, I'm not sure I can say. Are you okay? No. No! Really tired. Really tired. Oh, so tired. Oh dear. Quite tired. Very quite tired. Yes. Good idea. While that energy's just ticking up, let's have a look at this. Oh wow! Did we get onto it perfectly, or are we on the wrong thing? Oh no, here it is. Right. Fiercely proud of her edgy hairstyle, uses extra spray to prevent her locks from slithering out of place. Long-range air attacks may freeze relics. Crikey, we like that. Okay, let's upgrade that one then to the old level 30 because it's dirt cheap. The spray couldn't hold him down, so she had to tie her unruly locks to keep them under control. Long-range area attacks may freeze relics. Hooray! Woo! Good. Might give that a go in the old Uncanny Legends then. Beats doing Growing Strange. Where is Cats in the Snow? There it is. Okay. We're all okay. And just in time to do it once more. There we go. Let's do it again. Right, okay. The old 2 erasers and a manic line. And then, you'll like this, another manic line. Then another eraser. Another eraser. And then manic line. And then maglev. And then manic line. And there you go. What couldn't you do? And then maybe one more for good luck. And by that point, well, you've won, basically. So that's a success. Right. I am going to just go and help with something. But I might be back because we haven't been going too long and I'm tired anyway. So let's get more tired. Oh, heck yeah. I'll be back. All right, thanks for waiting up, as they say. So, well, there's no realistic cause to be waiting for 100 energy again. But we love Cats in the Snow, right? It's our favourite. Our gosh darn favourite, right? Wouldn't you agree? I think you'd agree. And for that reason, what I would like to do is use a leadership, because I'm probably not going to be playing Battle Cats much after these streams, so I can afford to use maybe a couple of leaderships, and we'll see how we go. I mean, as you know, I am all about the Cats in the Snow, right? We love it. Is there a way to get Ubers easily? Well, wait for a guaranteed Uber roll, and only spend cat food when you're doing one of those, and then you'll be guaranteed an Uber. Obviously it takes a while to get 750 or 1500 cat food, but I guess if you save up for a starter special each time, you can guarantee yourself an Uber each time round. And I guess in that sense, if you make sure that you're doing it in a different Uber set each time, you're guaranteed to get one new Uber of each set before you have any chance of getting any duplicates. So I guess that would be the answer to that one. I think you should have more self-confidence. Your Crazy Cat tutorial was great for me. I'm really glad it was, but the editing of it completely screwed up. And it's actually a problem iMovie has to this day. It's the sort of thing where sometimes if you cut Control X, or yes, usually when Control Xing or deleting a bunch of clips, maybe like 2 or 3, instead of snapping back to where it should, the timeline will go. Realistically, it is exactly like that. And actually, at that point, when I was making the Crazy Cat thing, it was imperceptible. It didn't make a sort of loud, and it never has, but that's what it sort of, the effect it has. And it actually screws about with the order of every single clip you've got in iMovie, and it's dreadful. It is genuinely awful and shocking, and it hasn't been fixed. But luckily, I can see the visual difference in when it does the versus doing it properly. So now I can Control Z, Command Z, sorry Apple, nip it in the bud and move on with my day. But I didn't know about the difference when I was doing the Crazy Cat tutorial. It kept happening, and it just made me break down into tears by the end of it, and I'd had enough. So it had to be uploaded as a completely mismatched puzzle video that you have to put together like it's a really bad version of Christopher Nolan's Memento or something. And so that's the story of the Crazed Cat tutorial. I hope you like that story. Great. No, I love Cats in the Snow. But, right, I reckon what people would really like is if I did Uncanny Legends, and that might drag a few more people in, who knows. I can't find my completed Manager Mirror. Where did I complete Manager Mirror? I think it would have been a stream. Oh, I apologise for slurping there. If you look in my live streams playlist, it should be in there somewhere. It will probably be quite a way back. Why does Reddit like Cats in the Snow so much anyway? Point 1, it is a lucky ticket stage. Point 2, it's really fast to do. Got it down to, at fastest, 27.4 seconds, which is really fast. And lucky tickets are great because they provide you with all these lovely battle items. Hope you like my demonstration there. And also now you can exchange the Lil units for NP. Yes, we like that. So that's what I do. And that's the way we like it. What's the fastest way to get cat food? Honestly, just enter battle cats every day. A lot of the time, Ponos will just be giving you cat food in sort of event. Oh, look, you get cat food until this date that's in, I don't know, the 9th of the 20th month of the year that doesn't exist, or, you know, something like that. And you just get cat food for like a week, 20 cat food each day. That's a pretty good way to do it. Go through Stories of Legend as far as you can. 30 cat food each time you finish a sub-chapter for the first time. Get event stages done where you can. Stuff like that, mainly. Oh, and as for cat food, if you're in the EU, get yourself a VPN app. VPN yourself to America, and then Ads for Cat Food will work. It's GDPR, we think, that stops it working in the EU. And Ads for Cat Food's another good way to do it. You can average 2 ads a minute, usually. And so therefore, in an hour of ad watching, if you're doing it solidly, like while a program's on or something, because it doesn't require much attention, may drop in efficiency a little bit, but you could just tapping on it while you're watching something else, probably get 100 cat food in an hour. So that's a good way to do it. And because they're ads, that's giving Ponos money to develop the game with. What's your favourite cat breed? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know animal breeds very well. Dog, I can do dog, to be fair. Golden Retriever, love them. They're just, they're cute and big and, lovely. Would love one of them. But also would not, because I'd be bad at looking after animals. But I don't actually know anything about cat breeds at all. Irony! I guess. Bit-o the irony. Macat, well, exactly. We love German, we do. I've made a few more images actually as it goes for my my German improving thing idea. And yeah, there's some thoughts going in there. There was a thing about an apple strudel. Ich mag ihn nicht, was the reply. Anyway, that informed one of my suggestions for the language. Ich bin ein Berliner. Well, exactly, that's a classic, isn't it? Every German learner should know about Ich bin ein Berliner. Oh, you have to be the best Battle Cats YouTuber in terms of entertainment. I hope you're doing well in life. Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you. I guess there won't be much more new content to see. But I mean, Shawsy's getting good views, finally. Good for him. So we'll have to have a look at that again. What's this about then? What's this? Is there a question to which the answer is beginner's guide? Don't know where that question was, but the answer is always beginner's guide, so yeah. Absolutely. Anyway. Right. Oh, apparently they don't work. Oh well. I guess what might be good is to use leadership. We'll have fun watching past stuff. Don't worry about it. I support your boycott anyway. Oh, that's very kind. Thank you. Yeah. We'll you know, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna use the leadership. Do you think tons of channels will die? I don't know. Probably not. I mean, I reckon a lot of them will just go along with it, all said, and just sort of accept it. And I don't think we should be doing that, because then that just sort of gives YouTube a license to screw with us more, because we're just going to accept it and move on with it. So we need to push back against that. Do you plan on going back to Uncanny Legends anytime soon? My speech mistake, not a typo. Yes, next few minutes, as it happens. In fact, now this is the exciting bit, right? Your beginner's guide doesn't work. Doesn't work for you. I should probably amend that too, because I think every guide has worked for at least somebody, well, including myself, because I got through the levels using that strategy. But let me know where it's not working for you, and hopefully I can help you. It's no use to any of us making a sort of blanket statement, though. Okay, so let's change the stream title to... I'm really struggling to spell, actually. I must be honest. Oh wow, we love that. Beginner's Guide is pure genius. Now that is a cracking comment. We like that. What on earth are you doing, last boss? Sort yourself out. Right, anyway. Okay. Hopefully this'll bring in the eyeballs. Ooh. A new subchapter to start as well. Now that, I think that is quite exciting. My timing judgment was perfect. It's just this guide misleading me. Fault's not on me. Are you sure you're following the guide correctly? It's come to my attention that people have been having trouble following guides. And if you came to this video expecting satire, you're going to be severely disappointed, because this is an actual problem in the community. I love it. I love reciting a guide on guides. It's my favourite. It's so fun. I mean, every time I should probably apologise to Lucas because he hates it. It's such good fun. Oh wow, I said we're doing Uncanny Legends, right? Viewership goes down. I've used Beginner's Guide for the Emperor Cats chapters. Worked well. I'm glad. I'm really glad for that. Amazing impression, 100 out of 100. Wow, appreciate that. Personally, thank you for your challenge, but I don't feel like I want a challenge on floor 38. It's taken a while enough to get some kind of semi-reliable strat. Must be honest. It's going down and down. Come on, guys, this is the Uncanny Legends. Let's be more specific then. Keywords, that's what we like. Oh, interesting question. See, I could have just blagged waiting for energy. I know you're big on farming lucky tickets, you know it. But what about normal tickets? I don't recall you really mentioning how useful leveling the basic cats and also gives you rare tickets. You're completely right about that. But all of mine are plus 80 now, and I average at around almost 1,000 normal tickets because I barely ever spend them. So, and I have to spend all of my lucky tickets at once, otherwise they disappear at the end of the lucky ticket period. So I mention lucky tickets more just because I have to spend them each time, and the normal tickets I sort of happen to save them up a lot more. So that's why I don't mention them. But you're absolutely right, they're useful. Raggit, have you watched Mr. Robot? I have, actually, yes. I really like the first series. I mean, I'm not a computery type at all. It's really interesting to see it and like the take on, you know, movies where like hacking, it's all load of rubbish. That's not how it actually is. This is how it actually is, and it's just as incomprehensible. And then, in my opinion, it just gets gradually sillier and sillier and more nonsensical and less enjoyable. I've just started series 4. I think I probably will watch it to the end, but I'm not particularly enjoying it very much. It's alright, it's watchable, but I think it has gradually just got worse. Legitimately, I think it just played Lucas's video. I love that. I love that. That's great. Another Sam Esmail thing I do like, and I'm watching at the moment, is Homecoming, also on Amazon Prime. That's quite enjoyable. It's an interesting sort of like half an hour an episode drama. It's sort of very cryptic, but not in a cryptic crossword kind of way, just in a, ooh, wonder what that's all about. A little bit eerie, but quite enjoyable. So, Homecoming, sort of enjoying that. Does anyone else binge watch The Beginner's Guide like a Netflix show, even though you're not a beginner? I love that. That's amazing. People actually do that. Amazing. Appreciate that. Flipping hacking. Hack. Yeah. Hack. I heard Homecoming got good reviews. Yeah, it did. I can't remember whether it won things or it was definitely nominated for an Emmy. I say definitely. Definitely, I think. Yeah. See, this is interesting chat. This is the kind of chat that I like. I love chat like this, or like little "what have you been watching" chat. Love a bit of chat like that. Good chat. Good chat. I'm going to have to name and file away so many different comments this evening because you said such nice and brilliant things. I binge watch all your episodes. Oh, that's very kind. Have you watched Rise of Skywalker? No, I haven't. Stop right there. Thank you very much. Yeah. No, I haven't because I don't really have much access to cinema-ing, actually. But I will be trying to watch it, so don't talk about it, please. I watched all your videos probably 3 times each. Well, that's dedication. I can barely watch them once in the edit. Very kind, thank you. Do you like grilled cheese? I don't know. I'd certainly like melted cheese, and I guess grilling it sort of melts it. I love cheese, to be fair. That's one of the quite a few reasons I'm not doing veganuary, because I've tried vegan cheese. You know, fair dues, you got to try something before you knock it. Oh, and I feel like I can knock vegan cheese. I'm sorry to anyone who might like it, but it's absolutely revolting. I think it is a stain on the fabric of decent society. It's just shocking, disgusting. But we like proper cheese. I think proper cheese is a lot more respectful to cows than vegan cheese is. That's my opinion on it anyway. I feel like a cow can be proud of the cheese that it produces. Vegans? What are you doing? What are you doing? Right? Now, a vegan cooked breakfast, I'm fully behind that because I hate eggs. I think they're boring, tasteless, and I don't like them. So I actually happily have a vegan breakfast, which is sort of like mushrooms, tomato, a vegan sausage, which I'm more than happy to have. Corn vegan sausages are lovely. Yes, I can absolutely do without meat sausages. But vegan cheese is, I think it is the closest that Satan has got to the earthly realm, basically. It's shocking. Absolutely shocking. Are you willing to be drafted into the army to fight in World War III? Oh, crikey. I really hope there isn't a World War III. But no, I when I was briefly on the hashtags, I thought, oh no, I hope it hasn't actually started. Because if it was declared, it would be a hashtag on Twitter, wouldn't it? People would actually be talking about it. And there was quite a good meme that I liked that applied to me quite well, I think. And it was you know the gif of a sort of man who's probably like a football manager or something, enters a room and he's got a massive grin on his face. He's like, ah! And he just does a sort of a really over-exaggerated walk and everyone's celebrating him coming in. They're like, hey! And he's like, hey! And everyone's like, hey! you. And the caption was like, me arriving in prison after refusing to be conscripted for World War III. And yeah, that would be me. And I also appreciated that little meme there. That was good fun. So yeah, I definitely appreciated that one, must say. Do you guys know the GIF that I mean? I hope so. Viewership really not increasing. You're right, have you heard of this new series called Epithet Erased? I've not, no. CR Gamer unsubbed. Well, I offered to help him, and the offer's still there for you, my chap, but I cannot help you to work out the way to get this beginner guide to work for you if you don't actually ask for the help. And unsubbing will put you further away from help, I'm afraid. It's ultimately, of course, up to you. Gonna head off now. Love being in the stream. We'll drop in next time for next stream. Oh, crikey. The last one, I reckon I'll be. In a while, anyway. Tar, thank you. Seeing that meme so many times still makes me laugh. Yes. We've got reference to it. Hooray! Hey. I'm really sorry, but seeming as Uncanny Legends isn't like bringing everyone in, and anyone in even. Sorry. We'll do one level, all right? Will we? Yeah. Okay, we'll do one level of it because I did promise a bit of Uncanny Legends. But then, with the rest of my energy, I would quite like to go back to Cats in the Snow because it's my favourite and I like it very much. So this one's called Marine Town, and I'm going to go into it with my Generali slot. Luckily, finally not a no continue stage. It's been so long. Let's see if our Generali is successful for us. I sincerely hope that it will be. Shall I item it? I've got loads of Sniper the Cats, right? So I could afford to just use one, because that's what I actually have the most of. So let's do that. Okay. Can I tell you an angel / enemy I thought of? Again, because Deb, you are who I spoke to before. When I was saying, just go ahead and suggest the thing, and if I don't see it, just don't spam, but suggest it again a little bit later until I do notice it. And I'm happy to look at it and notice it. Ah, okay. No. Right. Okay, so that is an issue, isn't it? Because I don't think we have any barrier breakers. I think we've already lost. So that's something that I need to consider factoring in to my Generali, because oh no, and Breaker Blast is not on this one. Maybe it should operate the Breaker Blast cannon. Maybe that would be a sensible way around it. But I do believe that it's going to be impossible to actually do anything about this. Because we haven't got anything that breaks barriers. So actually, I believe that we will reach a point where there is nothing that we can do. But then, equally, we could just keep going, just here, forever, and then we would realistically be doing Uncanny Legends for the rest of the stream. So let's do that. Let's just realistically do that, and also get Eva 00 out. Well, hey. But I think that is going to be the state of affairs. I think that is how we are going to be operating this system, as it were. That is how it's going to be, isn't it? That is what we're going to be doing with our lives. You can't brute force a barrier, I know. Resets each time, doesn't it? But we're just going to keep going until we can go no more. I mean, the Ultra Barbars will keep adding up. So I guess it will just be a battle of attrition until we are eventually overrun. This has revealed an issue with my general slot, which upsets me greatly. Like, very much. Very upset. Yes. I mean, Yeah, I mean, there's... Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's quite upsetting, actually. See, imagine if that was a breaker blast, we would be absolutely sorted, wouldn't we? We'd be fine. You know what? It's not going to solve the situation, but seeming as it's no continues, let's take advantage of that and do it again. Because that will definitely solve the situation, right? Which one of these units barrier breaks? Oh, that's right. None of them. Hooray! Whoops. DJ, we got a bit of an issue going on here. My general slot has found itself a foible, a point at which it is not successful, and meaning that we cannot advance. A bit like Evangelion rebuilds. We've reached a point that we will not be able to move past. And despite the fact that I know we won't be able to move past it, I am going to keep going. So we're going to do that. We're going to keep trying it in mildly different ways, in the hope that something ridiculous happens that breaks the rules of the game as we know it, and those barriers are broken. That, or Miss Sign comes out and the Ultra Barbars get bored and just walk back, you know, and just let us win, because they're not going to win the war of attrition. The problem is, they are going to win the war of attrition. So we need to try and find a way of convincing them that they can't win. Yeah, that's a good Evangelion title there. You can defeat Ultra Barbar. Well, exactly. Yeah, indeed. We can't just switch with our force closing. Although I think I shall either change a unit within it. Because, I mean, maybe, rather than having Meg Aphrodite in the general slot, maybe it'd just be better to have air in there. That's possibly more of a sort of consummate anti-alien unit. I mean, I can't believe I'm countenancing getting rid of Meg Aphrodite, but I am. It do be like that, to be honest. That is something that we might end up doing. Genuinely. And so I guess that's just the case. So I guess big rip on that front, really. So the next thing we're going to try and do is get a worker count up. Once it's max, we'll start building up our defences. We're not going to hit the deploy limit because Ultra Barbar will be killing off the meat shields. And we'll just work with what we've got, you know, just Just see what we can do. Work at it, as it were. You know, just see what happens. Just run with it. Just run with it. Basically, just, you know. Oh no, I've got a Peach Devils instead. That's not what we wanted. Still, I think we'll be alright to get some more monies overall. Yeah, we should be getting that. That'll be fine. We will be alright in that sense, I think. Hopefully anyway. I mean, Ultra Barbars all together like this, they can be quite a force, you know. They can really do you some damage. And that's the unfortunate truth of the old matter, but what can you do? What you can do is get, there you go, a max worker cat and protect yourself like no one ever did. In vain, basically. But we'll just play this out. See what happens, you know. Wonder if anything new might happen. Maybe you should quit and get things that can actually break barriers. No. I mean, that would cost quite a lot of energy that I could be spending on cats in the snow. And, oh dear. Additionally, oh dear, that's all gone really rather wrong. Items. Well, item I would have lost. We're not having that. You know what? I reckon I can do it better. We can do it better than this. We can get further. Only 3 people are watching. Crikey, is that true? It's not very good. Right. Okay. I guess rush. I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Because, yeah, Ultra Barbar comes out pretty quick. And then you're already at a point of range that isn't realistic to work with, unfortunately. It's certainly a nice idea, though. Certainly a nice idea. You can't rush this stage. No. But it was a nice idea. Instead, what we're going to have to do, I think this time, is just hope that Paladin does what it needs to actually do. Well, thanks, Paladin. Appreciate that. And then upgrade the worker cat. I think, you know, this run hasn't been quite as good. Let's try again. I can do much better than that. For the avoidance of doubt, I am fully aware that nothing I am doing or can do will work. But we're going to see how far we can go. Because by that point my energy will be replenished and then I can just go on cats in the snow. Right, okay. So Jizo this time, I reckon, for both dealing with the relics and dealing with the gories. Hopefully, okay, good. The air attack will punch through. And that's what we need out of it, realistically. Okay, good. Ava 00 has a nice sort of nice area to it. I mean, that's there for wave protection. So, I mean, the most sensible thing for actually when I do come around to altering this strat will be to put breaker blast cannon on. But the problem is that sort of thing can be changed, and I can forget the relevance of it, and it's a bit silly. So maybe I should put air in. Maybe that would be beneficial. Who knows? And, you know, if we keep going and find something happens, you'll be amazed. And that's what it's all about. It's a voyage of discovery, of finding out things that were never previously found out. Okay. So, let's settle into the old upgrade cycle. Make the most of these other enemies that appeareth. Get the monies out of them, as it were. There we go. Thank you, Paladin. Didn't realise you were there, actually. As it happens, max worker cat. That's much better. Okay, we've got it now. So now we can start building up our defences in the way that we'd very much like to. So that's what that's all about, really. So that's okay. And when we get the chance to, I think we're going to get Meg Aphrodite. And then she'll be alright. And then that's all alright, really. And there she is. Okay. Let's definitely keep up the meat shielding, because it's going to get more and more difficult to withstand the attacks of the Ultra Barbars as we go. But at least at this point, we have a situation where we have a max worker cap. Okay, so Shadow Gal this time. Why not? We haven't tried Shadow Gal yet. So there's that, I guess. Keep them slowed, even though that doesn't actually affect the Ultra Barbars. And I think at this point, actually, we're even using Jizo as a meat shield. That is what we are doing here. And we're going to see how far we can go towards the logical extremities of this zero-sum failure game. But I reckon it'll be fun to see. You know, I think if you delete the app, it will kill Ultra Barbar's barrier. Well, there you go, you see. Already thinking of some alternative strats. We like it. There you go. Remove barriers from the game files. See, this is the sort of good thinking that this kind of situation brings about. What it produces is a really rather good ingenuity that wouldn't otherwise be there. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to briefly record this segment here as stock footage for not being able to break barriers, even despite having loads of stuff around, and the destructive power also of loads of Ultra Barbars at the same time. So you say, ultimately, that this isn't useful, but I think we can make use out of this venture. Give them your credit card information and they'll remove barriers. Well, joke's on you. Students will actually find it very difficult to get credit cards. No one seems to offer them. So there we go. Anyway, what we're finding out here is some good alternative strats for killing Ultra Barbars, and that is really the aim of what we've got going here. That is what we are intending to find out. Unfortunately, the stuff that comes alongside the Ultra Barbars is gone. So we just have these Stronk boys and our general money generation to keep us company. And I think that none of them are having the kind of impact that we need them to, which is quite bad, really. It's just not great at this point. Just not fab. But we'll stick in there. We'll stick in there for as long as we can. I think this is the best run that we're going to get. All said, actually. And if we can't do it, well, maybe we can't do it. But I think we've tested the extremities of barriering further than other people have, and I think we can actually be proud of ourselves for that. I think that was a proper attempt. You know, it's not the sort of thing where we're giving up at the first hurdle. So I think that was the important lesson that we learnt there. And anyone who disparages spending this useful time finding stuff out, well, I think you're not seeing the value in doing something like that. I'm talking to you, I'm afraid, Jack. Let's have you see a bit more value in conserving your use of energy and items and finding out some things about it. But no, we're definitely not cat food continuing. No. What we are doing, though, is Cats in the Snow, which I've scrolled past cinematically. There we go. Fantastic. I think we've done plenty enough Uncanny Legends today. Yes, alright. We didn't succeed, but we found out some things. And to be honest, Jack, I wouldn't personally suggest that it is good for you to go with the idea of any publicity is good publicity. Perhaps you should like to get noticed for positive reasons. That might be better. Anyway, just a thought. Let's do Cats in the Snow, which we are perfectly equipped to do successfully. That felt like it was quite quick, but wouldn't count as a speed run because we paused it as soon as we got in there. Are you having tea? No. I had some coffee earlier. Made me feel a little bit more alert, I think. But that is no more. I have no more of that. So I guess that's the case with that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to Cats in the Snow until I run out of energy. And then we'll end off the stream because I shall need to be quite at roughly that point anyway. How many tickets do you have? Well, there, exactly. I thought about that. So you'll find that out. What am I doing? You'll find that out in the tomorrow stream where we will open all of them. And as regards cyberpunk talents, I mean, we could do that. But my thinking around that is that we could do it, but then there is a non-talent way, which arguably I should pursue first before making a good unit better. And that's just putting barrier breaker blast in as the cannon. Oh, I'm going to have to answer the same question again. Okay. Also, isn't this breaking your boycott? No, it's not. This is a stream, not a video. And these streams are non-monetized. They stand to lose nothing from COPPA because they don't make anything. So if I had to count them as not for kids, it would earn exactly as zero as if I ignored the classification or whatever. These are YouTube streams, they automatically become archives. They're not uploaded per se, and if they were, I'd probably cut out the boring bits of it, and then it would become a video, but it's just a straight stream archive. You're getting donations. Well, not really, not at the moment. But yes, that's the only source of revenue from the streams. Boycott ultra barbar barriers. Comedic, but let's be careful about actually maintaining the importance of boycotting things and not turn it into a meme, because it's not a meme, it's an important political statement and process. So let's just remember that. Right. Okay. We've got one more, and then a little wait, and then one more Cats in the Snow. And I reckon that will have been plenty o Cats in the Snow, which is what it's all about, really. No, I mean, I did specifically ask not to satirise that. What do you think about Cats on Nintendo Switch? I'm not sure I can really express much of an opinion on that. Why has that happened? What? Because I don't have a Switch, so I can't really say anything about it. I have seen your chats all stream Omega Ghost, but I must admit, I'm sorry to say, I haven't found much to respond to. Yeah. I mean, that's all I can really say. Soiree. Anyway, we've got a 5-minute wait, and then that'll be it. Well, that's very kind, you who wish to donate, but if you got no money, can't donate, and you shouldn't be donating if you got no money, so it's fine. Do you worry? Right. Anyone gonna come up with a conversational angle to fill these few minutes of energy gathering with? Are you going to stream tomorrow? And is there a way you can use a VPN to watch F1 without paying the exploitative and arguably illegal Sky Sports? Unfortunately, I don't think so. I'm going to stream tomorrow. That's true. But I looked up about that. And it's apparently it's sort of not a thing that people are really able to do. So not really, unfortunately. Before you go, I got a Game Boy yesterday. Well, good for you. Excellent. I hope you enjoy it. Are streams and new videos? No. I'm streaming before I have to go back to university and will no longer be able to stream. So just making the most of the time. Which I sometimes regret doing, because all it ends up in is people falsely thinking that it's ending the boycott when it's really not. But there we go. What can you do? Except answer those. They're rarely questions, actually. When they're questions, it's alright. People are actually asking, not making a false statement. What are you studying? I'm studying like the sort of like filmy television-y stuff, that sort of thing, you know. Well, you don't, that's why you asked. But that ish sort of thing. There or thereabouts, as it were. If you can make a cat, what would it be? Garbage cat. Every day. Actually, it wouldn't be. It would be Plato cat. I really want there to be a philosopher set of Ubers, but there we go. What if you got a cyclone for a legend rare? I'm not sure I understand the meaning of that. Really? Oh, I am very much sad to hear that about ESPN. Well, I mean, I notified the Competition and Markets Authority about it, but I don't know. Didn't hear anything back from them. There we go. Maybe it's only me who takes their job seriously. But there we go. Let's get Cyclone units. Yeah. I can't say I really know anything about that, I'm afraid. Good luck back at uni. Tar for that. Just 1 minute left. When you finish university, you should make a show about battle cats. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I feel like television wouldn't snap that up. And if they didn't, it'd just be videos, I guess. But, you know, if it's still about, I don't see why you wouldn't go back to it. I guess there's that. Did you notice the word France is off-centered into the future? No, I did not, but interesting. Little foible. And there we go, we got 100 energy. Hurrah. Good. Okay. A 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, and a go. And a go. To complete Cats in the Snow. Hooray, we done it. Right, good. I guess that's it then. We've succeeded in plenty, and next time you will find out how many, and me as well, how many lucky tickets I currently have. I mean, the event isn't over, so it ain't going to be a huge amount. Not as huge as it has been, but we will find that out next time around. Sorry to be a tease, but there we go. We will find out. So I guess that's it. Whew. Ta-ra to you.